Nasaan na kayo? Teka. Oh, hello, hello everybody. Good evening. Very special evening po ako ngayon dahil my special friend is my guest today. Oh, sandali po. Iisang daan pa lang po ang aking audience. I invited everybody. Hello everybody, where are ya? Okay, this will do it. Okay, my special guest is Coach Kate Cabahug. Here we go. Kanina po kami nag-chat-chat na dalawa.
I'm like, I'm muted pala.
Drama-drama lang po ito. Kaya lang yung pong mga in-invite ko, nasaan na kayo? Sige, sumipot na po kayo.
Ano to, may entrance
Kate,
fee pala.
kumusta
Ingat.
po? Kumusta na? How are you?
Good, good. How about you? Kumusta na?
Yeah, ang ganda-ganda mo. Talagang I'm so honored that you are here. Talagang naghanda ka pa. Talagang pulang-pula na ulit yung labi mo.
Siyempre, signature Signature ano yan. Signature look yung
Signature look mo yan, oo nga.
red
Parang
lipstick.
lipstick is life. O yan, nandiyan na yung biglang dumami ang ating viewers.
Ayaw ko
Hello,
bigla.
thank you all for watching because my guest here is very, very special to my heart. I met her at Las Vegas. Hello!
Mhm.
Did you like this stay in the Philippines?
Yes, he likes the Philippines a lot.
I like swimming.
Oh, yeah. Nag-enjoy siya kay grandma. How did they call
My
your
mom?
your
Mama
mom?
me. Mhm.
Mama me?
Mhm.
Hindi yung dito kasi nana, 'di ba? Nana.
Oo, Nana. But
Yeah,
no,
parang
my
ganun.
mom doesn't like to be called Lola.
Grandma. Oh, bata pa naman siya eh.
She's
Saka
mama.
masayahin siya, no?
She's a gangster.
Mas gangster pa sa'yo.
She's the
Anyway,
original.
let's Coach Kate, allow her to introduce herself. Coach
Oh,
Kate,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
stage is
Sorry.
yours.
Well, I'm Coach Kate. I'm from Maryland. Originally, Cebu. Taga-karkar kaayo ko. Bisda kaayo kong dako. I am a mom. I have two kids. One's 14 and one's 11. You hear in the background, you had to think how old he is. A wife as well. And then, of course, a business owner, education background. And I've been doing the business for 3 years. And then you just get to know me a little bit more when you talk to me with
Yeah,
June's question that I am so
of
excited
course,
to
of course. Yes, yes,
to
yes,
know.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, Kate, I'd like to ask you this. Uh, when you started, were you that confident already? Because the thing that strikes me most is whenever you're doing your lives or being guest in the mastermind or being guest in the Tuesday mastermind, you look so confident. You talk like para kang encyclopedia that you know everything. And the way you produce yung gimmick mo, yung mga gig mo, katulad na lang nung you have a piece of card, na ano kayang gagawin ni Kate dun sa piece of card na yun? And I was just surprised. Gusto ko kasi, it's a challenge to me na mahulaan ko kagad. But, you made it so, talagang secret mo yun na tapos pasabog mo na lang in the end. Talagang humanga ako sa iyo noon nung Tuesday na yon. I know
No.
I mentioned that to you but talagang ang galing-galing mo. You're very creative. How
Yeah.
did you develop that? You were not born that way, were you?
No. Baka pag born this way na ako. Sinong singer na yan? No, 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 no. I think um Um, it one really, I think, innate, and I come from a family talaga who is public servant and are really good speakers as well. So
Uh-huh.
I think yung uncle ko, yung mom ko, yung close knit sa mom ko, they've always been public speakers. But the creativity, it normally just comes through me naturally. How I speak, how I bring it together. And I think that's just a gift, really, that I am so thankful about. Nako, pag ganun ganun eh. So I have to go with my bolts in t-shirt. My bolts
What
in
does it say?
sweatshirt.
Missy.
No, it's a bolts in.
Oh,
It's a
let's
bolts vibe kind of shirt, but anyway. But yeah, no. And then through time, I really like to improve talaga when it comes to public speaking. So, you learn from people, you watch people, and then when you watch those things that you like from them, then you just develop and make it your own. Kasi that's you, diba? That makes you
yeah.
unique. So
Uh-huh.
when you see things that you like and then you just put you in it and then that's it. Ganun lang.
Yeah,
That's so
because
complicated.
your mentor was Ann Wilson when you started 3 years ago, and
Yes.
she's another, she's a different
Mhm.
hack. Oh my
Yes.
God, you're like a group of people na talagang masaya. And I was thinking na kahit you're very close to each other, you have different, although our system is the same, di ba, kung anong gagawin, but each one of you have different way of doing it, and you all became successful, very, very
Mhm.
successful, beyond successful of what you do.
Mhm.
Lalo na si Marie, were you both teachers, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We taught together. Mhm.
Mhm. And
And
then
then
wherever you are
mhm.
together, let's say in a convention or something, you're always together. You always go ahead and have fun, and and it doesn't show to me. What I'm leading here is that each one of us on the business have our own pain and struggles. But
Mhm.
did you have one at all? Kasi parang ang saya-saya mo lagi.
Pain.
Pain and struggle to start the business. That's what because everybody
um
has one.
Heck yeah. Of course there's pain. I was broke. That's
No,
painful to be broke. I was
but
broke.
you
I
have
was
mommy to back you up.
Well, yeah, but that's her money, right? Her money is her money. I was never
Yeah,
to
okay.
want to associate her money with that's my money. No,
Uh-huh.
I've always have a very fine line about that. My mom's money is her money. When she sacrificed so much for me to make sure that I finished college, that was her responsibility. It ended there for me financially because
Uh-huh.
she has really worked hard for me. So in other words, her investment, I have to turn it into her all her sacrifices has to be an investment for her. So I have to return the investment. So I cannot say na yung money niya, money ko. No, it's her
Oh,
money. I have
it,
nothing to do with it. But she has more money than me, but no, but that's her money. I'm very clear about that. That whatever she
since
has earned, it's hers. I've
okay,
nothing.
yeah.
Nothing
Eh,
to do with that. So I'm broke on my
at
own
least
and my own
yeah.
fault rin, huh? So
Oo nga,
like
nakakatuwa
that.
ka. At least you have a parents who is so supportive na, did she even volunteer that for you? Para lang para sa'yo kasi talagang bait-bait niya, 'no? She's so
Uh,
nice to have
ye-
that. Kasi that's the common problem. The common notions here, if you're in the United States, you have the money, but you did the opposite. Your resource was from the Philippines to here.
yes.
Baliktad, di ba?
Totoo. I've just been blessed with a mom that has always been, she never actually, ever since I graduated college, my mom never asked or discussed about my pay or giving her like sustento or giving her like
Uh-huh.
that. No, never have my mom asked that. But I do voluntarily give that because I really, really want to show her that all her sacrifices for me, that I can pay it back to her because I love her dearly. So, yun lang. I want to show her that, hey, mom, at least yung kagagahan ko. kagagahan ng anak mo, it went well. So, may ano siya,
Yeah.
he's doing
Mm-hmm.
well, right? So, I always do it wholeheartedly because I want to do it, not because she asked me to. She has never asked me to do it. So, kaya kusang binibigay ko because I want to tell her, Mom, I'm okay. You've raised me well, and I thank her every chance that I get, diba? So, ganun
Yeah.
lang. Mm-mm.
I like everything that you did for her in your stay in the Philippines. Kahit nga yung hindi mo natuloy, may backup plan, it came out, it's better than just like yung di kayo natuloy sa isa, nag-check-in na lang kayo sa isa, which is far better than
Mhm.
the original plan. Di ba? Ang
Uh,
saya-saya noon, di ba? Galing.
yeah.
Anyway, my other question is, on this business, what is the most significant moment that you can uh, that you remember most
Ah,
that you
I
can share
guess.
to our viewers here? Oh, we have a lot of viewers.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Um, the most monumental. I think like I don't, I don't, I don't really count monumental. I think
Moment, the most moment.
I,
Yung
I think like yeah. As
besides
I
being the 6A or yeah.
oh, no, it's just I think I guess what matters to me, right? I think what matters to me, I really celebrate the small wins.
Uh-huh.
So meaning to say, like if my team have um a new business partner or they have a new action taker, to me those are moments because when you have those little moments, they will lead to something really amazing, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot always look at the grand scheme of things because I like to look at the details of that nice little moments that you've gotten to make
Yep.
sure that it
Uh-huh.
gives you that big picture. So yun lang. Hindi talaga masyadong parang wow, well, I guess in Vegas that was something like, oh, I've met people that I was like, I only see virtually. I
Uh-huh.
met them. So that was something grand. I get to meet you in Vegas,
Yeah. Mhm.
casually when we met. I thought that it's really nice to see, virtual people to now really seeing them in person and just being able to be like, wow, how did you do that? Right. So I
Yep.
think that's one that was really like, I like that feeling, of having to belong to a very nice community. So,
Yeah, and I know I asked you this about your going live, and I would like to go back and forth about the question not to go live kasi in my team, that's the weakness. But you wing it out so easily. How do you make it so feel so comfortable, easy, parang ang dali-dali mong gawin? Can you share us how to make it look like
easy.
it's so easy in your end? A tip
Oh,
to my
no,
team.
no,
Yeah.
no. It looks easy because I'm comfortable with my own skin. So if you're comfortable with who you are and you embrace who you are, then that makes it easy because one, you don't have to hide who you are, and that's key. So if you're truthful to yourself, if this is the amount of thing that you could share about you, then that's all you have to do. It is a choice kasi what you want to share, right? So if you
Uh-huh.
want to share something that you're passionate about, then it will naturally flow because naturally that's what you're passionate about. That is how you feel that day. So being truthful to yourself really is key. So that you
Uh-huh.
don't have to remember a script, you don't have to remember. The only key to that is that whatever you say, there is uh, there's always going to be a reaction, right? So if you have that reaction, you need to understand that people will say things that are not kosher to you, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
be comfortable with that because this is
Okay.
social media, right? So know that in every reaction there is a total reaction to that, right? So
Right. Right.
yeah, so
Hmm.
be able to brace that people may not like you and you might not be their cup of tea. But what matters the most is that it is you. That's who you are, and be proud of who you are. And that's it, And really, I mean, do it when you're scared. Because when you do it when you're
Oh,
scared,
really? Okay,
yeah,
that's a good
do
one.
it,
Yeah,
do it when you're scared. Because when you're scared, you're just like, well, you'll just go for it, right? Rather than you keep thinking, if I'm doing it, am I gonna do it? No, you just, it's just kind of like in business, right?
yeah,
You're scared, so do it. So then prove that you can do it. So just do it. That's
exactly.
Nike, diba? Just do it. Why do you think they say just do it? Because you just have to do it, right? And then
See, I learned
figure out the
something
rest.
because I know that when I prepared a lot so much, when I go around my house, oh, what else am I forgetting? The more I
Mhm.
forget something. But when I hit the go live, that's when I speak randomly anything under the sun. Oh, I have a follow up question regarding that go live. Now that you're sharing, okay, the first thing that you said is about taking ownership, right?
Mhm.
Or mean accepting for what you are. Well,
Mhm.
the second question, because most of the people in our team is about go live, I'm sure they're listening right now. What about the topic that you, because that night that we were together, I I think you did like 3 or 4 times, and you never run out of topics. You never stop talking. How'd you able to produce that randomly, spontaneously? I know you're a smart kid, but I mean, can you give us a light
Um,
on how you come
well,
up with?
there's really a lot of things like that, right? So one, you have to consider if it's raw, then think about your moment. What is it that you are celebrating and what is just that's bursting in your heart that you just want to say? So that's one. If you're doing it raw, it's just like you're happy, you're in your moment, go say it because you're
Uh huh.
happy, you're in your moment, right? So don't think about the topic, think about where you're at. What were you celebrating? What was that something that you want the world to be part of you? Because this is social media.
Uh
People
huh.
have to trust you for who you are. So who you are has to exude in what you do. So if
Of
that was
course.
your moment that you were like, "Oh my god, I've met so many people. Like, oh my god, who are they? Where are they from?" You were so happy about it, then share it. Yeah, he's from he's from California. I'm like, oh my god, he's a nurse. He's retired. So you're so excited to just meet someone. So say it like, oh my god, I've just seen you in social media. So so it's what's your situation? Talk about it. Talk about what was like something in your heart that you really wanted to share to the world. Like, oh my god, this is how excellent your business could be. Or like in the convention, right? You've met people that you probably have looked up to and you're like, oh my god, and they were down to earth, they you've learned a lot from them. So you just you stay in your moment, you enjoy your moment, but you also share what made it so wonderful that it becomes electric, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then if you're not comfortable with just being very raw, then you could always like there's so many search engine that you could use. You could Google what you want to talk about, you could use Chat GPT to
Uh huh.
talk about the things that you're passionate about and learn from there and prepare it. But it's just a matter of choice. What do you and also you have to think this in perspective, right? If you're in social media, you have something to offer, you put yourself out there, and you have to think that you are given a platform to change people or to change views for the better. So the most important part is really to think how can you use your passion? How can you use the things na gusto mo talagang sabihin kasi gusto mong may lesson ang
Yep.
matutunan yung mga tao na maririnig sa'yo? Then use that platform. You are given a powerful platform to share your beliefs that you are think that is positive and makakatulong sa iba. So make it like your way
There's,
to talagang spread good things, right? And
yeah.
that's it. Talaga, don't make it so complicated. You have something to say, you think it's positive, you think people will benefit from it, say it. That's it.
Yeah. Ganyan yung nakikita ko sa'yo, eh. Kahit
Uh-huh.
nasa tube ka, is very palpable talaga na talagang ganyan ang persona mo. You cannot fake this. And you are doing it so very transparent na wala talagang may tatago. Anyway, give me 2 or 3 biggest lessons that you learned doing this business.
Oh, oh,
Like when
uh,
you're starting, or when you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what was the
Yeah.
problem that you encountered, and how were you able to turn the table around, and how did you yung
Um,
pagka-positive mo?
well, one, being positive is a choice.
Okay.
So you wake up each day in your life, you have to choose positive, right? So when you wake up in the morning, you're a little bit grumpy. It's a matter of a choice in your head. Are you going to be grumpy all day, or are you going to say, you know what? I choose to be positive today. I choose to be happy. And if you make that conscious choice in the morning, right, then that's how you will lead your day because you have made a choice to be positive. You made a choice to be happy. And that's important because when you wake up in the morning, yes, it's not always great. It's not always going to be fine. But if you make a conscious choice how you're going to live your life or how you're going to set that day, then it will happen for you because it is a choice, right? So it's a matter of choice. Well, going back to your question, talaga, ano yung na-learn ko is consistency is hard. Consistency is hard because this is a business talaga that you have to show up for it. And sometimes showing up for your business is hard because in reality, tao lang tayo. So dapat talaga mag-show up tayo para sa sarili natin. So minsan, kung kailangan natin mag-show up sa negosyo pero hindi tayo nag-show up sa sarili natin, ang hirap. So I find that that's one of my struggles in life na I'm human. So may maraming mga unos, may mga bagyo na
Wow.
will happen to you, but you have to be kind and say this is where I'm at now. But the most important talaga is look for solutions as well, right?
Yep.
So kung
Mhm.
alam mo yun ang problema mo, consistency, then you find a solution to your consistency issues. Do not dwell on your problems, and you have to listen to yourself. Are you saying excuses, or are you really genuinely just struggling with life? So if talagang genuine nahihirapan ka, then it's okay because this business is designed for you that you don't sell anything. You don't have quota. You don't have that in your life. That why would you be stressed on something that you can pick up and then be able to do it? Because in reality talaga sa buhay, if your life is a little bit busy, it's a little bit disarray, you cannot show up for other things because you have to show up for yourself. So the key is if that's an issue, find your solution that you can do. Do not find other people's solution. Do not ask other people, how am I going to solve my problem? Okay, great. You're asking for ideas, but in reality, really, people will do or will act upon things pag gusto nilang trabahuin at and solve their problems. When you find it that that's the solution that you really will not resist, you will do your solution. And when you do that, then it will follow. So,
Uh-huh.
yun lang. Wag masyadong parang
Hard.
hard sa self all the time.
Yeah.
It's normal kasi tao lang tayo. We are critics to ourselves, no? Pero don't be so harsh na you're not going to be able to function or fix your problem kasi you're stuck with just your problem. No, find a solution. And of course, no, hingi ka ng tulong. Huwag kang ba plastic-plastic dyan. Nangangapa ka na, girl. So, if
Exactly. I
nangangapa
like
ka
that.
na,
Yeah.
di ba
Uh-huh.
sabi ko kay sa coach mo, coach, nangangapa ata ako ngayon. Pwede bang tumulong? Pwede pa manghingi ng 10% ng energy mo? O ganun. Sabihin mo, you need help eh. So wag kang pahiya-hiya. And that's most Filipinos. You're embarrassed to tell what's your issues. You're embarrassed to tell that you are struggling. Why?
Yeah.
Go do
Uh-huh.
it. And some other Filipinos as well, wag masyadong marites sa mga problema ng mga mentees ninyo. Trabahuin nyo and help them with their problem. Wag masyadong marites sa sinasabi sa ibang member. So, that's it. Work with confidentiality talaga. That what is between you and your mentee, that's yours. You don't talk about it with anyone else and
You
have
don't
that
spread it
trust
out.
within them so that they trust you and they'll be able to work with you. Ha? Pero I'm not saying ganyan ang nangyayari, but human nature, parang iba, ganyan ang nangyayari, ha? So, I don't know. But, ganyan lang eh. So if your desire talaga is to help, you help wholeheartedly kasi binigyan ka ng Diyos ng free, 'di ba? Free intellect,
Mhm.
free kagandahan, free buhay. Oh, why are you not going to return that to your people? Libre lang 'yan natanggap mo. Bakit ba? Chinarge ka ba ng credit card ng Diyos ng ay, naku, June, magbayad ka ng 10 million ngayon ha kasi binuhay pa kita sa June 17. Hindi naman naghihingi ng Diyos, 'di ba, ng 10 million para buhayin ka June. So bakit? Why can't you give it out for free if you can? So if you can, do it. If you want to do it wholeheartedly, do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Nako, I don't know. People make it so complicated. It's not. It really isn't. If you want to help, help. If you can't help, be honest about it, right? I'm sorry, I can't help you right now, but I will try
Mhm.
maybe later on if that's what you truly feel. But if you truly feel na ayaw mo talaga, ay huwag na rin paurukan. Huwag na rin pa-plastic-plastic. Oh girl, tulungan kita. Pero ayaw mo talaga. Sabihin mo na lang ng totoo, girl, sorry talaga, hindi ko talaga kayang tulungan ka. End of story. That's it. But anyway,
I
next
like
question na.
you.
Oh,
You make me laugh. Ah,
next question. Okay,
I'm sure
what's
people
next?
are laughing them also outside this conversation time tumatawa sa'yo.
Yeah.
Anyway, ano, okay, let's bring back the business. Alam mo, ang saya mong kausap. Talaga. Na naki-carry mo ako. Anyway, ay yung tatanong ko pa naman sa'yo, I know this is the most common questions that you would like me to ask. How would you talk to those people na mga leads natin, mga fence-sitter natin who's just watching us for a year or two tapos wala pa rin ginagawa? Anong what can you
I would not talk to them. I would not talk to them. I'm so sorry. No, I don't have time for that. It's time to move on. I no, sa totoo, if you've been sitting there in your own self, it's because truly, humanly, you don't want things to change in your life. So I am
Mhm.
not interested in people that are not interested in making their lives better. So no, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to talk to them. It's not my time to talk with
Uh-huh.
you because I know I am proud of the opportunity that I can offer you because my
Mhm.
life has changed. I am a living testament that our business works, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's all I need. If you cannot see the opportunity I can offer you, then that's because it was not meant for you. Ganyan lang eh. So, ikaw rin, mag-let go ka. Wag mo nang gusto mo talaga. Why beg? You know the kind of business that works. You know that you're confident that with the proven system that our business have, we are able to find and really trailblaze our business in what we do. So why waste your time in
Why this?
people that really do not believe that they want the change? So why do that? Why torture yourself on people that are not going to be interested in changing their lives? That's not who you want to work with anyway. So if their time comes and they realize, like, oh my God, June, I realized now that this is my moment, then they will come back to you. But wag ka nang magpa-beg-beg na, oh, talk to me. You don't want to talk to me, it's fine. What can I do? I don't need to do anything. I have a one-time investment. I don't have to worry. My coach is always for free. My mentor is always for free. This business that I do, I don't really have to spend so much money on other extra like other businesses. So why worry? I don't
Mhm.
understand. Why worry? You'll always have a coach, you'll always have a mentor, you'll always have someone in your court until you find like, okay, this is now my moment. So take that moment. But if people don't are not interested in your business, why move on? This is Facebook. Why mo ng Facebook? I feel you dry. Di punta kayo ng TikTok. O, TikTok dry ko rin. Instagram ka rin. Ako, kakaloka. O, cellphone ninyo. Tignan nyo yung cellphone ninyo. Baka may pag-asa pa dyan. O, wala. E di, sige, move. Ano? Ano pa ba? What do you want? I mean, I'm just saying, you're gonna go, sige, sige, o, okay. O, ayaw naman. O, di, okay, move on tayo. Next na uli. O, eh, ano pa? Kasi, but what you do is show up. continue to show up, continue to show people na kahit ano, be steadfast in your belief in your business na alam nyo, maaabot nyo talaga um, yung mga 5,000 monthly bonus hanggang matsugi ka. Belief lang yan eh. Totoo. How do you think people achieve what they want? It's because they believe it. They believe that they can do. And that's all that matters kasi. Half of the battle has won na kasi. If you believe in
Yeah.
yourself, na kaya mo. If hindi mo kasi titingnan na kaya mo, hindi mo talaga makakaya. So, why do that? 'Di ba? So if you have the mindset na I will achieve that goal, then you do it like the horse. Sabi ko nga sa asawa ko ganyan, I'm like a horse. I want something, I go and focus on that something with the results. But I plan out how do I get there. Sometimes naman, nako nakakaloka, parang suicidal ang mga ang mga ang mga ways to get there, no? Pero dumating naman ako sa patutunguhan ko. So,
Uh-huh.
okay. Wala namang namatay, wala
May
namang
visa. Yeah.
na-injured. So, okay lang, mga
Mm-hmm.
friends. Patuloy because that's your dream. No one can achieve your dream kasi kundi ikaw lang. So,
Go
if
lang. Tama yan.
ganyan ka, oh, paano? Oh, the only, yeah, minsan nga, sabi nila, you have to look yourself in the mirror because sometimes the problem is really looking at you. It's back at you. Ikaw pala yung problema mo. Tignan, ganyan talaga ang buhay. Sometimes, tayo kasi, we forget that we are also the source of our own problems because of the decision that we make or because of the choices that we make. And sometimes, it's okay. You have to understand that you're human, no? So, okay ang mga pagkakamali paminsan-minsan. Basta wala ka lang naaapakan or if it's just you lang ang casualty, okay. And sometimes if may casualty naman, but you do your best to make amends. Ganon, di ba? So, wag masyadong yung parang, oh, ganon. No, I mean, that's life. You're here to make mistakes, but don't
Mm-hmm.
do them over and over. Ganon. Okay naman yung pagkakamali sa buhay, wag lang ulit-ulitin ang pagkakamali kasi
Oo. Hindi na
oo,
yung pagkakamali, you're enjoying it na.
ganyan na, oo. So,
Anyway, I
mm,
know I promised you only 30 minutes, but our conversation
I'm
is so
sorry, 34,
enjoyable.
I'm
I
sorry.
even forget to look at the time.
You
Anyway,
actually
I
didn't
have
say any
one
time, huh?
more
I was like,
one,
okay, all right,
one more
go ahead.
fun. Yeah, just a fun question, Coach Kate. By the way, Coach Mila is watching. She's saying hi to you, Coach Kate.
Hi,
Yeah, si Mila,
kumusta?
Coach Mila ko. Anyway, one more question. Fun question lang.
Hmm,
If you can take the time back, um, like when you were, take me back when you were like 7 or 8 years old, yung mga childhood mo, that you can remember, what it would be and why? I
what I
know
could
you
remember.
have fun with your parents, talagang nag-enjoy ka sa kanila. I'm sure hindi ka babalik do'n kung wala kang fun memories when you were
Oh,
little.
that's so well. I wish you could just say what first came into mind.
Okay, you can
I can do that. Well,
yeah,
actually,
you can
nakakatuwa.
rephrase my question. That's all
Yeah,
yours.
no. The funniest thing when you asked me that kasi the one thing that got into my mind kasi when I was small, when I was little, no, I always came with my mom when she went to work, no, teacher, and then yeah, when you were in a public school, kasi my mom was a public school teacher, she would always emphasize yung making sure that the environment is clean, ganyan. So dapat talaga wait before you come in the classroom, may trash ka talagang dala na you have to put it in the bag or else she won't let you in. So dapat talagang you care about the surroundings, ganon.
Mhm,
And she always made sure na para bang the nails are clean sa students niya, ganon talagang. And I find that na as I've grown older, na talaga I'm so passionate about like making sure talaga it's really boring, but I really care about the environment, very big, So that's very, very important to me. Na parang mama ko na she always want to say, give back to the environment, ganon. And then, and you always have to take pride sa how you look, right? And I think
Mhm.
that she has instilled that to me na, make sure your nails are clean, you're well kept, because you really have to show up your best every day. So parang, sorry, it's not a charming memory or cute or funny,
No, I think it's cute. Yeah.
but I think like yun lang na parang I can associate with that. And then I always like to play shumoy. Do you know? Well, I'm Bisaya, so shumoy is like, it's like marbles, and then you put it in the ground, because you step on the marble on the ground, and you do like that, so that it's a it's a
Oh,
it's a
we
it's
did
a
that too when
marble
we were
game.
small. It's a marble,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a marble game, but
Mm.
that's a fun memory of mine that I always like. When I'm with my mom, and my mom always make terno. So like whatever
Okay.
she's wearing, like so yung twinsies noon ganon. Ay sa 1985 or 1986 uso na yan kasi my mom would always put me as her twin. Twinning talaga kami ever since na I could remember na maliit pa ako. Always wear the same kind of
Oo,
outfit,
kaya
ganon.
pala yung sa beach niyong picture pareho kayong naka-powder blue ba 'yan?
Parang
Yung powder blue na ano kayo, yun ba 'yan?
so
Pareho pa
parang
rin kayo,
twinning
twins pa
talaga.
rin kayo? Oh,
So it
that's nice.
started since
And
I was little.
actually parang ang tingin mo hindi masaya, napakasaya kasi you even replicate your mom, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Tinuturuan mo
true.
nga lamang, eh, puro English.
No, kasi when I was growing up talaga, my mom really refused to speak in the dialect kasi. So when I grew
Oh,
up, so when she was raising me talaga, my first language was English because she refused to speak in dialect man. So I only learned the I can understand, but not saying. So it's more comfortable ko saying it rather than um,
yeah.
English, saying it in English. I comprehend it, but I say it in English because my mom, when I was growing up talaga, since I was little, everybody had to speak English. It was a rule that everybody should speak English to me. It wasn't Bisaya. So then I went
Oh,
to school. So then you learn Bisaya, but that's why they think na, oh, you're really English. Oh, because I really was just, my mom really did not want to interact with me in any other language growing up. So English lang talaga yung parang promote niya. So yun rin yung yun rin yung a little bit of history bakit English ganyan. And then I learned na that's why I learned when I went to high school na nako, somebody vandalized my classroom. I was third year high school. Somebody put their OA Kate, sigig English. Oh my God, I have to really like nakapag-reflect ako. Ayaw pala mag-English ng mga
so
tao.
you were high school teacher?
No, no, no. It wasn't a high school teacher. I don't know. I was in my class because I always speak English.
Hmm,
So you talk to me in Bisaya, but I will answer to you in English. So one of, I don't know who has done it before, but somebody vandalized one of our wall
black
in the
blackboard.
in our school and indicated that I'm OA daw kasi palagi
Oh,
daw ako nag-i-English.
English. Oh,
Oo,
see.
but they did
Hindi niya
not
alam
know.
ang upbringing mo.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
So kaya from that, na-realize ko, and also when I went with this business too, na dapat talaga I have to be very strategic, and I always have to kailangan talagang remember that I have to speak in the dialect and have to speak our language kasi people truly, truly relate in our dialect. Pero sa akin lang, it's extra effort to think about it na, okay, dapat talaga magtagalog ha, dapat talaga magbisaya ha. Kasi dyan ko na na-realize na when the business na ito, people really want to hear our dialect talaga. Gusto nila talaga yung how we sound, that you are Filipino, hindi ka Konya or gano'n.
Oh,
Ka-Konya or something like
cognac.
that na parang, "Ay, you're very ano ha," o gano'n. So,
Yeah. How do you coach?
consider,
English or Tagalog?
Depende. If it's with a husband, that's international, so English. If
Uh-huh.
it's Bisaya, I coach Bisaya. If it's Tagalog, I do Tagalog, but I'm not very familiar with the Tagalog words sometimes. So iba-iba. So then I go with Tagalog and English so that it's not so so I still would make sense. Kasi sometimes my Tagalog is so gahi or it's so hard because I'm
Oh.
Bisaya. So my Tagalog sometimes is not really like malumanay or like soft, no? So
Mm-hmm.
I combine. I combine. But
So when you speak Bisaya, since that's not so much of you, parang iniisip mo pa kung ano mo bibisayain yon, gano'n ba 'yun? Yun na
minsan,
oo, yun ang
minsan.
pagkakaintindihan. Oo, so
Especially when I was younger. Pero as I got older, nagkatiguang na ko, of course, I adapted na. So, because I'm older na, so I have to adapt, 'di ba?
mhm,
So
mhm,
when you were younger, that's hard. But when I was older na, of course, I have to adapt because you have to survive, Hindi naman people won't appreciate noong araw ha. But nowadays naman talaga, if uuwi naman tayo sa Pilipinas, ang mga bagets naman talaga sa Pilipinas ngayon, hindi na talaga yan dialect. English na talaga. So that's really true. But at my time, at that generation, of course, ayaw nila yung English. Gusto niya talaga yung our dialect. But
uh-huh,
now, you can see it, parents, they don't really introduce na yung Tagalog or English na talaga
mhm.
lahat. So time has evolved na rin. Oh, nako, ang dada ko na June. Sige, June.
Okay. Thank you so much for gracing my show. I love to talk to you.
Yeah.
I know kahit 2 oras mag-usap tayo dito sa studio, but then may limit po kami ng 30 minutes. Pero
Yeah.
ang dami nating naging audience talaga.
Oh, really?
Napakarami. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, whoever you are. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Coach Mila, Lucia. I think these are your people.
My people.
Emily, yeah. And hi, my cousin Greg.
Hi,
At saka
Greg.
si Susa yata sa'yo yan, no?
Yes.
Si Susa
Uh-huh.
McKee
Yes. Hi, Jess.
and also Janet Branson.
Oh, yes.
Yung
Janet
yun ba
too.
yung sabi mong Tagalog, Branson? Last
Yeah.
name. Paano
Di naman eh. Puti naman yung asawa niya kaya Branson. Oh, di ba?
oh, katulad ko na isang araw, may
Ah,
tinulungan akong pasyente. Sabi ko, I put a pick line on Harrison Ford. Alam mo sabi niya sa akin, "Who? Harrison Ford." "Oh, did you mean Harrison Ford?" Diyos ko napahiya pa ako, hindi niya maintindihan ang salita kong
teka muna, is
Harrison
it really
Ford.
Harrison Ford na Harrison Ford talaga? No.
May favorite pa daw niya yon. May favorite bang
Tama.
gano'n.
Oo.
Anyway, thank you so much,
You're
Kate.
welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
No, no, no. I
And,
appreciate the time.
I
Thank
know
you.
it's already past 9 o'clock in your Thank
That's
you.
fine. You're welcome.
God
Thank you,
bless you.
June. All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.